so excited. I called my sisters, my mom, everybody, and then I went to the salon because I had clients. And the next day, I'm like, my nose. It's just like I forgot about it. I don't know.
Well, that's a good thing.
I think it is, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's just like,
Especially how it happened like that.
mm-hmm. This is the fun part.
How's your baby been?
Good, she just left.
Okay.
She thinks she's all that.
Then that must have been. Did she have a friend with her?
No.
No.
Well,
Okay.
maybe somebody was picking her up by herself.
Oh no, I thought like because when I came up, I seen somebody walking that way going down.
Oh. How's Mr. Chabelle?
Chavelle's doing good. He's driving now, of course.
Oh.
Um, but he's been saving me like a lot of time because I haven't had been driving him everywhere. So he's been going to his little paid internship with the kids at the school. His
Wow.
last day of that was Friday, yesterday.
And he goes by himself.
He drives by himself, and then
I bet you he thinks he saw that.
mm-hmm. Hello. I came over here to see Miss Patty for my nails. Well, when I left, Chevelle was there. He left. I don't know where Chevelle could be going this early in the morning. Okay. Yeah, but he's been getting off on Saturdays like at 3, like 3:30, because he's going to the to that function. Okay. But that's my oldest. He's out here visiting right now.
Oh, for how
Yep.
long?
Until the ninth.
Oh, quite some
Speaking of
time.
your baby, he was just calling right now looking for him because he woke up and Chevelle's gone.
Excuse me. Oh, that's cute.
So he's been doing good. He cut his hair. He cut his hair. Yeah, but now he's gonna be a senior in August when he goes back to school. Him and his best friend.
He's a big boy now.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't look chubby anymore. I'm so scared of you. I know.
Yeah, because what happened to my baby? That was the first day he cut it. Drove us up to the barber shop and everything. I wasn't even with them.
so handsome.
So make sure when you leave here that you get all your hair. We don't need no voodoo dolls made after the hair.
Oh, exactly. I'm scared.
My son, when he cut off all his dreads, he put all his hair in a bag and brought it home.
Oh,
We don't need any bad spirits.
right. Don't even.
The world is already crazy right now.
I know. So sad.
We literally have to deal with this crazy guy for 3.5 more years. I'm like, we haven't even made it halfway through. He just came in just doing stuff, stuff.
He's planning to go away too, like Big Brother.
Chevelle wants to go to the Air Force.
Ay, ay, ay. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I know. And my cousin's daughter, the girl cousin that my oldest is close with, that's in Tampa with him right now, that's in the Air Force.
Mhm.
They just gave them notice Thursday that they're getting deployed to Qatar,
Mhm. Of course.
but they don't have to go until October, and they only go for 6 months. Yeah,
That's scary.
yeah.
I was watching some videos of some soldiers. They were so excited because they were feeding them steak and lobster. I guess that's a bad sign. And then I started like digging into it, and yeah, a lot of people is being deployed.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so scary.
I was like, and the thing about it is, I don't know, this man, he's running this like he's a king, and you are the president. This is not like a prophecy where there's stuff like that going on. Like, I don't know. This man is
How
crazy.
are we gonna? And we're not even on our first year.
Yeah. I'm like, here we're like in war, and you dropped that without even getting clearance, and I'm like, okay, so seeing how he did that, I would think, so that doesn't automatically remove him from the presidency? I guess not. He gets away with so much stuff as it is anyway, so. Guess at one of our family, was it Mother's Day? Oh yeah, actually Mother's Day, cause I have the Mother's Day celebration at my house,
Mhm.
and one of my cousins, cause I have a set of cousins, the kids, they're half black, half Mexican. My cousin Irma, she's Mexican, and she has them talk to like one of our older cousins that has like knows about lawyers, that has like a lawyer that knows about all this stuff that's going on, and she's scared as shit right now.
All the Mexicans are.
Yeah, I'm like, this is crazy. Even though she married my cousin, they had the kids and everything, and she's been,
And she's legal and everything.
I think Irma
Probably.
is, but I don't know because her parents, they live in Mexico still.
But if they got married and everything, probably he fixed her or something. But
Because they met over at they met when I was like little, like
oh well,
before I
oh,
was even like a
probably that.
teenager. And they got married and they have 2 kids here and they have grandkids and everything. Um, but my cousin, I know they was trying to make sure she has all her paperwork on her with her, so maybe she does.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
what some
know.
people is doing. Just anywhere you go with your paperwork, because doesn't matter. You can just get called.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm like, if everybody's over here doing their own thing, not causing any trouble, living life,
Mhm.
after I did that one. But you know, remember that was the one that was already chipped at the tip and it just kept growing out. So I had seen a TikTok and there's a whole construction site and I think it was either Roseville or Rancho. Only I think it was like 6 employees that showed up to work and that was like the white people. None of the Mexican people
Wow.
came because they said it was
They're
a
afraid.
rumor that ICE was going to come to that whatever that day. I'm like, that's crazy. How can people live like that? Now you're taking money out of their mouths for their families because they're scared to go to work.
They stopped a guy and they picked him, and he was a U.S. citizen and he had epilepsy, and now they're suing back.
And then the part that's also getting like some of these people are doing this and they don't have no identification on them. Like, who are you? Where are you from? Like, you're just saying that you're from this agency. For all we know, you could be just people that he hired on to help, you know, without any of the certifications or anything. How's your mom doing?
Good, she's doing good. She's always at home. She doesn't go anywhere, so she's always talking about it too. Like last night, because we have everybody's locations, but my mom doesn't have an iPhone. She calls me like at 9 p.m. I'm like, what happened? She's like, I don't know. I heard they were on Stockton and Mac Road or something. Can you check where your sister is? I'm like, okay. She was all the way in Reno. I'm like, well, don't worry. She's in Reno.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Think it's good?
I think I'm gonna go a little bit shorter.
I'm gonna let it cool down a little because it's too hot. So, how short?
Just the tip.
The tip. Is that right?
Go a little bit more.
No new trips or anything exciting?
I went to a concert last weekend in San Francisco.
Oh, how was it?
It was nice. It was me, my hubby, Chevelle, and his best friend. It was nice. So
Nice.
and then my mom, she finally had her biopsy done yesterday.
Oh. How For what? What do you
on her
think?
kidney.
Oh no.
She's supposed to go like a couple weeks ago and she missed it. This is her yesterday.
Oh, she's
That
living
was
the life.
yesterday on our way to the appointment.
That's funny.
Yesterday, baby girl started pulling up.
Mm. Who is your baby?
And his brother was looking for him. He was gone.
Look at that. He's so tall. Oh, sorry. You forgot. You better forget that you had babies.
I know. I know. Both growing up on us. especially when I look at Sherelle. I'm like, I just had you.
I know. Gianna is about to be 21 next week.
Are you guys doing Vegas?
No, she because her boyfriend is not 21. Her friend is not 21 yet. She wants to wait for everybody.
No, mom and daughter 21 trip, and they can come do it later. What?
I know.
Oh my gosh. And when do they turn 21?
Like the end of July, and the boyfriend in November, and another one in August, something like that. Like this year,
Oh, so they're not going nowhere till New Year's.
pretty much.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'd be doing a Vegas trip.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna go hang out with my mom 21, and then I'll catch you guys when you guys turn 21. I remember when Lily and Vez was together. Lily turned 21 before he did.
What did she do?
She, we had like this big dinner thing at Chicago Fire downtown, and then we all went to Cantina Alley, and I was there, so my son, he was able to get drinks because we were all there, you know. So we still had fun.
Aw. I don't know what she wants to do. I haven't talked to her yet.
There's all kind of things like right now, like concerts in the park. Been going downtown at Cesar Chavez.
I mean, since she has memory, I've been going to the same bar in downtown. That was the only thing she said. She's like, Mom, we should go to the bar together.
Oh yeah, I used to do bar crawl. And what
Oh,
day's her
you know.
birthday?
July 14th.
Ooh.
I think it's a Monday or something. So probably that.
Mm-hmm. Spaghetti Theater show going on Friday, July 18th, Miss Patty.
Oh, okay. Here in downtown or?
The old spaghetti factory.
I'm gonna look into that. Gato. Hola, gato. What are you looking at, my son? Don't you see something on his back?
You shaved him? What happened?
Yeah. I bought two machines so I can trimmers. I think that's it. And because I'm learning how to do men's haircut at the salon, and I brought one and
He didn't like what? Did she just stop or what?
she just stopped. He liked it.
Oh my gosh. She's thought she's fine. Oh my gosh. Just why this is enough for you. Or me. Oh my gosh. See, I was trying to perform surgery over there.
Where?
Finger.
Yeah. What happened?
It was like a hanging over there. And I pulled out.
Gracias. Okay, so what's it? ¿Qué quieres? ¿Te di de comer en la mañana? I fed you. What's up? What do you want? What do you want? I'm almost done, okay? Oh, he's been so lovely to me. We spent so many nights together.
Right.
So you wanna use these colors?
Yeah, I want to see how that orange look. How those orange looks.
Okay, uno momento.
And I think that does that look nice? The orange one.
Oh, that's chrome? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's nice. Will you send me a picture?
Oh,
Oh, the
those.
murder mystery. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was for Okay, one. Okay. Two. So you like both, or you want me to use more these ones? But honestly, I don't think it's gonna make a lot of difference.
I think it's just if we do that, it'll probably come out like a my toes look.
Yeah, probably. Let me show you. Which one you like?
I think we used that one before.
This one?
I thought it was either one of those.
Let's try both. Mm-hmm.
I like that one, I think.
Yeah, I like this one.
Yeah.
Yes.
I guess we don't need to do the yellow now. We can just do those ones.
Oh, I forgot about the yellow.
But
Why not?
make this one straight. See how
Oh yeah, I saw when I was filing it. I'm like,
For some reason, my hair and my nails, and I think it was the vitamins I was taking.
yeah, they seem very healthy.
Yeah, I was taking what's the hair, skin, and nail vitamins. My hair was growing a lot. Even my hair stays like I think it's the vitamins. We could do each one different too, Miss Patty.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking that.
What you got planned for the rest of the day, Miss Patty?
Nothing. I on that time of the month, and I didn't have more clients at the salon. I'm like, oh no, I want to be in my cave, hiding from the world.
And it's gonna be like almost 100 degrees today.
Oh, see, even better.
I was looking at that this morning. I said, oh my gosh, don't turn that air off.
I know. Yesterday I got home, it feels so cool. I'm like, when I was living with my sister, she would never let us turn on the air conditioner.
Shut up.
She was in charge of the house payments.
Oh,
Oh, it was
hot.
no, it was a nightmare dealing with her. Like, what about it? Don't worry about it. We pay for it. Blah blah blah.
Mm.
No.
That's why I told my husband, I said, we need to switch bills. I was like, 'cause you have the water bill and he has the water bill and the garbage bill, so his bills are due every other month.
Okay.
But he has the rent too. I don't pay rent, he pays the rent. But I have the SMUD and the PG&E, and my bills are due every month.
Mhm. So it's pretty
And
much
the
the same.
phone, yeah.
The fun.
And our yard guy, the pool guy, that stuff adds up. But
Mhm.
I was like, well, I guess if I don't put in my portion of the rent, I guess it equals out. But still, can we switch?
I know. They raise the rent to you guys too every year.
Mm-mm.
Oh, nice.
We've been there going on. I think this is gonna be our third year over there, and it's just been 2,500. But we pay. There's nothing included. There's no water included, no garbage included. So everything we have to pay at.
Is it through a company or?
Private owner.
And you guys never thought of buying your house?
Yeah, but I want to work on getting our credit better first, so that way we could try to get some good deals. I know we'd probably get good deals with us just being first-time buyers,
Oh no, nothing.
but I'm like, it's and the houses were so expensive.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, they want us to pay. I mean, what we pay right now is like a mortgage, but
Yeah, but I was seeing houses are not cheaper than 400. That makes a payment of 3,000 at least.
see,
That's so scary.
yeah.
But at the same time, I was talking to a realtor lady. Back in the day, she says, back in the days, you could buy a house and make like $800 payment, which is what my sister does.
Uh-huh.
And people didn't buy it because, oh no, we'll wait for a better time, and look at the difference now how high
Yeah.
the houses are. So she says it's always a good time to buy a house in the long run.
Mm-hmm. I was just watching this movie a couple days ago, and this guy was trying to get this two-bedroom apartment or condo for him and his daughter. And the realtor, she was like, "Your credit is A1. Like, why aren't you trying to buy a house?" He was like, "Do you know what all comes along with a house?" He's like, "You got the house payment. He's like, then you got the HOA, then you got the water, then you got. He's like, no, I'll just go ahead and take the monthly payments in my thing, please.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, but you can't find me a nice one.
Looks better, right?
Have you got a chance to ride your scooter, Miss Betty?
Oh, and break my leg already.
Oh no,
Didn't I tell you?
no.
I was riding my scooter in downtown, and we were fast. It was fast. And you see the rails for the railroad? The little tire got stuck in one of the rails,
Don't tell me you
and
slipped.
I flew like a cow.
Oh,
And then when I fell, my knee was the one who crushed, and I had the biggest. Right now it's healed, but
bruised.
it was bruised and
Scraped it.
bleeding and all of like the above.
Oh my gosh.
And it was so funny because we were riding, and my friend goes like, "Be careful, cause you can," pretty much.
Oh no.
Hmm.
So you haven't messed with it since.
No, yeah, I kept riding it,
There you go. Okay.
but now I'm like more careful when I'm crossing the railroad. And my friend, she drives the railroad. She drives them like nothing, right? And she's like, "Hurry up!" I'm like, "Shut up." Not rushing.
No, not today. I'm not. Learned my lesson.
Yep. I literally flew. And it was so embarrassing because it was a whole bunch of kids, and a lady approached me. Are you okay, ma'am? I'm like, fuck you. But I'm okay.
Thank you. Oh no. Yeah, it was so embarrassing. He go get me a sausage. I be so I love every time out the club drunk and mixed up or some hot dogs and stuff on the grill. I started making me some at home on my Blackstone in the backyard.
Yummy.
Oh my god, Miss Patty is so
Way
good.
better.
Oh. My husband, like, every time you see something, you're like, oh, I gotta try to see if I can make that. I'm like, why not if I could save money?
I agree. And I don't know, for some reason, I feel like they taste better at home.
Yeah. And then if you don't do it right, you try it again, so that way you get it to where it tastes exactly how you want it
Do you
to.
find what? Yeah, exactly.
Like I made some garlic noodles the other day for the first time, and ever since that day, she was like, "Mom, because they don't. Now that I realize they don't take that long." He's like, "Mom, can you make me some garlic noodles? Mom, can you make me some garlic noodles?"
Me with my son-in-law, he's lovely and everything. Oh my god, but he eats so much. So much. Capital letters, so much. The other day, he's so tiny. That's the funny thing.
Metabolism is fat. Yeah.
Oh, I hate him so bad. I'm so jealous. And the other day I made enchiladas, you know, the rice, the chicken, everything. Swear for like 8 people. It was only the three of us, and everything disappeared with him. Oh God, how are they? All the guys eat like
boys,
that?
Yeah, boys will do it to you. And you know, I have 2 boys and my husband.
Oh, you have to cook like crazy a lot.
Yeah, I had to teach myself to, because with my oldest being gone, I had to train my mind to start not cooking as much because I was realizing like we were kind of tossing away a lot of food. And I'm like, it's because I'm so used to cooking for all of us, and he's not here.
So it's kind of normal then that they eat like that, like a pig a lot.
They eat, especially like when they go to like the little spurts, and if they work out and stuff, they're always
Makes
hungry,
it worse.
because they're burning it.
Man, why are females not like that?
I wish, because right when Chevelle gets home from football practice, he takes a shower and he eats. And I think it's kind of like they're feeding like the body and the muscles, kind of.
I mean, because it was only me and Gianna, so to me it's amazing. Like,
Yeah.
like.
And especially if it's something like they really like. Oh yeah.
And I'm afraid, because I mean, if he eats like that, good for him, right? But I'm afraid that Gianna keeps eating like that, and then she's gonna gain weight. I'm a Gianna, be careful, Gianna.
Oh yeah, see, because they burn faster than we do. So yeah, they can eat bulk, and then we do the same, and we're like this, and they're still like this.
Okay,
That she does definitely have to be careful with.
like this trash bag that I just pull out is just fast food.
Oh yeah.
You know the fast food bags that you get? Oh my god. I'm grossed out already.
And you're like, oh, if you're not milk, you're not milk before you know you hop on that scale. That's because my husband, he's been working out. And I've been lazy and I haven't been working out. And he's been dropping a lot. Like already dropped like 12 pounds. His muscle was building back up.
Mhm.
Start overnight like that. Took him like a couple months, but still, that's a couple months. It still doesn't work that fast unless we're down there starving ourselves. And then I don't get the point of that either because you starve yourself, but what you're doing is you're starving your body. But then when you eat, your body holds on to that because it doesn't know when it's gonna eat again.
You can never win with us.
I was like, the only thing I have as an added plus right now is I can't eat that much because I'll get sick. But if you constantly eat like that all day, even though I can't because I'll get sick, but how's your uncle doing now that he's back home?
Oh, happy. The other day he called me because his house is a 2 bedroom house, and he's like, guess what? And I'm like, what's up? He's like, I was walking by your room, and I said, bye, Patty. I'm like, oh, you miss me. She's like, no, bitch. I just wanted to. She's always saying bitch for everything. She's like, no, bitch. I'm like, does that mean the house is under my name now? She's like, never. None of you are gonna keep the house.
Does he have kids or no?
No, nothing. He's
Oh.
gay. So he has no kids. He has
I
nothing.
didn't know that. I never knew that till right now. Now it makes sense. So he said no, bitch. Okay.
Always, yeah. And he has a friend in LA that he loves. I think his name is Emily or something. And he always talks about that stupid girl. And I'm like, why do you have to talk about this idiot? She's so fat and ugly. And he's like, well, none of you is getting the house. I'm like, that's why she's getting so fat and ugly, because she's getting something that is not hers. And he's laughing.
Oh gosh. That's why she's getting fat because she's getting something that's not hers.
Oh, he loves it. He loves so much. But it's how many nieces? 6 nieces and 2 sisters. And we always fight for the house. And then my brother-in-law, who has nothing to do with it, he's like, don't worry about it. I'm getting the house.
I'm done. He's like, no, bitch, not you either.
Exactly. No, he calls him pendejo. No, pendejo, stupid ass.
That is hilarious. Did he ever get the truck, or he had to end up leaving the truck?
Oh my God. What happened? He took, it's a car, it's a Mazda. And he drove it all the way to like mid Mexico because we're in Jalisco. So midway, the car started like acting up. So he just left the car in the middle of nowhere and took the bus.
What? And he never did go back to no.
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
Good luck with that.
Okay.
So I don't know what's gonna happen.
He's like, fuck this. I don't have time.
Yeah.
To where I gotta go.
Pretty much like that.
Oh my
He said that first he got stopped by, he thinks he was the cartel. They were asking him money. And then somebody else stopped him, and they're like, you need to go back to the border and ask for a permit. And then you can ride back. So he did that, and when he asked for the permission or the permit, whatever, they said that it was too old, that it wasn't supposed to go to Mexico.
The car?
The car.
What?
And he kept driving it. I'm like, I hate it. So I guess the government is gonna keep the house now.
Oh no.
I don't know.
He's like, nah, bitch, not the government either.
I know. And my sister tells him, just sell the house and we travel the world with the money. So nobody likes him. We only care for the house.
And how old is he?
67 or 70, I think.
He's older than your mom?
Yeah, he's the oldest.
Oh, okay. Is your mom the youngest?
No, I have another auntie.
Okay.
It's my uncle and then another auntie,
Uh huh.
my mom, and my younger aunt. She's like 50.
Okay. So he was the only boy.
He was the only one. And he ruined the family name.
Maybe my pool will get warm enough today to actually get in it.
We have a pool in your house?
Mm-hmm. But the only thing we don't have a heater.
Well, with
So
this weather.
yeah, so what we did is we bought a what is it called? Like a solar blanket for the pool.
Mm.
Yesterday, one of our neighbors' pools overflowed, and I honestly thought, like when I came home from work, I thought it was, you know how the sprinklers look like when it's broke, how it
Mm-hmm.
spurts up like that. So I had seen the water flow, and I was like, oh, okay, maybe one of the sprinklers broke. They'll, fix it when they actually go out there to notice it. Well, later on, I had left. That's when I went to go take my mom to go pick my mom up from the hospital, and the water was still going. I'm like, damn, they didn't catch it yet. And come to find out, when I got back, Chevelle had went over there to help them. The neighbor's pool was overflowing. I guess they had like a button or something that monitors like the flow of the water and the levels, and somehow it got stuck on. So their whole backyard was flooded, and it was coming to the front. They had to go back there and push some buttons, Chevelle said, and they were at work.
Ouch.
Yeah.
We have their number. You talk to them.
Well, the other neighbors that I was gone, they were telling me about it when I got back. But Chevelle was over there helping them.
Oh.
Like, Mom, their backyard was flooded.
And how did he can he help? What did he
Um,
do?
to get over, because the older people couldn't get over the fence, so he was able to hop over the fence for them to open the gate, because how their thing is for the fence, it's lower. So if you were trying to come to get in their yard, you can't just, how the gates, you put your arm over there and unlock it.
Mm-hmm.
You actually have to get over it. So she will help them do that.
Mm-hmm. Like on, one time on my sister's house,
Mm-hmm.
it was a lot of like smoke coming smoke, that's smoke, right?
Mm-hmm.
Coming from the house. And the neighbor across, he was outside the house and he was kind of like yelling at the neighbors and like what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And then we came out and we saw it and we're like, oh, what happened? And we knocked. She called them, nothing. So we kind of like worried. So my brother-in-law jumped into the house
Mm-hmm.
and he tried to like force the door and he opened it. And then the neighbors came with a gun.
They were in there the whole time.
They were in there, but they
And
were
they just
just.
open the door.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
And the
my
neighbor
gosh.
across explained and we explained and he's like, oh, I'm so sorry. She's like, I appreciate that you guys worried, but it was nothing.
That is hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
I know, we open our door when we want to, but we do have protection in here. Were they older people?
Yeah.
Aww. Did you hear about the stuff that happened out here?
Oh, the killing.
Yes. Do you know that was a son that killed his dad and brother?
Thinking, brother, why? That's all I know. That's all I
There
read.
was something about an argument, over an argument that happened that morning.
That's very sad.
I was like, I wonder how the mom is processing that.
Where's the mom? There's a mom?
Yeah, there's a mom and a daughter.
Ah.
The father used to teach, what is it, taekwondo or some karate thing out here
Ah.
in Elk Grove, and
How did they got shot?
yeah, he shot them.
So sad.
Right. He was 18. The older brother was 19. The dad was 51. They have a sister that's, I forgot how old that sister was because she's the one that's helping the mom with
And
the
then
fight.
did the kid kill himself or he's
No,
in
he's
jail?
in jail. He left there. They found him 2 hours later at some place at a different location. So I think there was 4 people that was there. The dad, the mom.
Oh, and they saw
No, the
everything?
dad. It was the dad, the older brother, the
This,
one that shot them, and I think it might have been another family member because they had 2 people for questioning, and that's when everything came out that the younger brother had did that.
oh my god, what was he thinking?
I have no idea. I'm like, that is the most craziest thing.
So sad.
I was like, how deep of an argument that was in the morning to make you want to do something like that.
No, we know where he's gonna be for the rest of his life.
Mm-hmm. That's sad. But I'm like, as I was telling my cousin, I'm like, as a mom, like, is she gonna try to bail him out? Is she gonna leave him in there? Like, what are you gonna do? But he doesn't have a bail, so. But still, just the, because usually if something happens, your first thing is you want revenge.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff like that. But I'm like, that's your own kid. Like, how do you process that? That's sad.
Very sad.
I was wondering too, like, what the hell was going through his mind? That must have been one hell of a argument. I wonder how he's processing that stuff now. Like, this is
He was a teenager?
18.
18.
And I think he might have just turned 18, so. But you'll always have that replay in your mind.
Like there's another one on TikTok. Is this famous female TikTok. She's a fitness like she's very beautiful, and she was going to her second marriage. I think she had 7 kids.
Mm-hmm.
She was just beautiful. You cannot think she had 7 kids. And she was going through her second divorce because the guy was so like rude to her and domestic violence.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they weren't fully divorced, but and he was having dinner with a coach, and they said it was just her business partner. There was nothing going on with them, but they were coming out of the restaurant and they got shot.
Was it by her
Ex-husband, yeah.
Oh my gosh. These people are crazy. People are crazy these days. One of my husband's cousins, he's always been off domestic violence type, always putting his hands like on his females. He just went to jail. Well, he didn't just go to jail, but they just sentenced him on Thursday. He got 225 to life sentences plus an additional 24 years.
For domestic violence?
Yeah, so what happened was him and his wife or girlfriend, they were having a threesome with this girl. Well, he found out that the girlfriend was going back and messing with the girl without him. Like they were having like this secret relationship. So he beat the girlfriend up
Ouch.
really bad. And then the son tried to defend him and he beat him up too. Um, Back in, what was it, 2019, he had got out of prison. But prior to him being in prison, his younger brother had got stabbed and killed out there in Chico, where he bled out in the back of a taxi cab because he didn't go to the hospital. Well, his brother was actually at home, but he came out to help like one of the other cousins that was getting into altercation with a whole bunch of people. And his brother ended up dying and the cousin did. Well, Miss Patty, I guess he created this whole hit list. So other cousin like shot in the head and stuff, and he died. And he's like fully paralyzed now. So they had him on all kinds of stuff. So basically like his criminal history from just building up got him past this.
Okay.
And he had like a violation of like 40, what was it? They said he violated the restraining order like 48 times.
What else? Wow.
Right. They were telling him not to have no contact, but they were talking on the, like he was calling from the jail on the phone,
Oh wow.
and they recorded all that stuff. It was crazy. It's like that Natomas girl that just got killed by her boyfriend recently.
Really?
Yeah, in their apartment. There was actually two girls that got killed by their boyfriends like within a month apart. So sad, yeah. It really is. That's been going. I've been seeing a lot of that stuff picking up lately. And it's to the point like these guys are killing females now. They're not just leaving them anymore. It's getting worse.
glass. Oh, that's pretty. That one you can go to mass with it, church, la misa. Jenna, that's ugly. How are you gonna clean that?
And then jeans. They're a little worn, but I'm only using $1 jeans. There you go. It wasn't a lot. I was mostly looking for things for Eddie. Because, you know, he needs a lot of like business.
Mm. What about your mother? She was listening. ¿Vas a la calle otra vez? Wondering. Please check. Let me know. Okay. Gato. Gato. Gianna. Oh. Imagine that, but at midnight. So, Okay, put it inside. Put it inside. Are we adding another stuff? True, I forgot. Mm-hmm. He deserves a like. Okay.
A secret compartment.
I'm gonna have to break the bag.
Tear it open. Do what you gotta do.
They had their first argument the other day. She was crying, devastated. Because she told him something that he had that offended. And she's like, oh my god, I could not apologize in my life. Look at my vagina. I'm like, that's what love is.
Everything I know was peaches and cream.
I just thought, yeah, I just thought it was the cutest thing. You got me on a good mood today because I don't like the smaller rhinestones.
What?
I don't like them, but I love the way they look.
What kind is it? Is it a different kind?
No, the smaller ones,
Mm-hmm.
I love the way they look, but I hate to put them on because they're so tiny.
Oh, are there different sizes?
So many different sizes. I like the way they look.
Yeah, no.
He needs attention. Ah, and that one time when you took let him be out and he was afraid, crying like a chicken.
Oh. He's like, I gotta get to somewhere where they know me at.
Is that enough? Oh no, that's what he wanted, attention. Oh my god, no.
He's like, I still wanna play.
I really like these color rhinestones.
Yeah, it was the orange.
And they don't look as cheapy.
Mm-mm. I think I paid, what did I pay, $8? No, they were $8, but I got them, I think, for like $6.58 or something. Like, you know, the
Mm-hmm.
limited deals they be having.
Mm-hmm.
At an angle too, that's cute. You know, Miss Betty, can we put some on that side too?
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to find something to put them in, Miss Betty.
Mm-hmm.
Just put them back in the side. Just pour it in
That was
there.
me. No, hold on. It was my fault. I got nervous. What are you cooking?
Oh, I was asking you that.
You're an adult now, Gianna.
Yeah, we hate it here, don't we? So we take supper time.
Yes, happy time. Hey, thank you, ma'am.
Yay!
Enjoy your nails.
So,
Oh, you want to make your next appointment or you let me know?
we could set it so that way I have a reminder on my phone.
4 weeks?
In 4 weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4.
The 25th? You want to do Saturday? But
Or
Saturday they
whatever.
try to be at the salon. Unless you want to come here.
We could do it earlier during the week and I could come here.
Okay. What about the 22nd?
Okay.
10 o'clock?
Yep. That works. 10:30. Miss Patty. Thank you, Miss Patty.
Thank you. ¿Qué quieres comer, Janita? ¿Ya no tenemos frijoles, Jana? A veces uno cómo come. ¿Ya no hay frijoles?